All right, let's just confirm that we're streaming here. I think we are. All right, let's let some people in and let's get rolling. Okay, well, welcome to Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody had a great week. Looks like we're up and running. Do a couple quick checks here to make sure we're in the spots where we're supposed to be, and we should be good. So I see myself there. Join us now. Yep, you can join us on Zoom. Okay, well, hey, how's everybody doing today?
Good.
Right on. How was everybody's week?
Busy.
Busy. Tell me about it. I am somewhat ready for the weekend, but I don't know if it'll be any slower to get things done.
I'm sending myself into too many rabbit holes. So today I am staying focused on one task and no AI rabbit holes, shiny objects.
Yeah, man, I hear you. Uh yeah, yesterday I got caught up in trying to do a couple website things and then just took over my whole day with one of our client things and then trying to figure out the what's the best way to go and build an e-commerce site in high level. Um, that's kind of what I was playing around with yesterday, testing out the new e-commerce builder, but it's pretty limited. You can pretty much put products in and then that's it. And then
Yeah.
you can't really do anything else with it other than that. So um the checkout and stuff works, but if you want to do any kind of customization where just show this number of images in a gallery or something like that, or this number of products on a category page, it does not do it. So like high level, put out the MVP of something and then we'll slowly build it out over the next year.
Yeah, and that's what happened like with the conversational AI. Like there's Zappy Chat, which is already so advanced. And then I tried to do the conversational AI in high level, and
Yeah,
it was just like so poor compared to like what Zappy Chat has. And
right.
so it's like, might as well either wait or that same thing. Like obviously Shopify is like the kingpin of e-commerce
Yeah.
site building, and then high level, like, oh, we'll dabble a little bit, try to like get some users in and then
Yeah,
slow.
we don't need anything complicated. We have a client who has like a catering company slash home baked goods type thing where they sell a lot of stuff out of their kitchen. Well, I guess not home baked, but they have a commercial kitchen which they
Yeah.
run out of, and they just want to be able to sell pre-made frozen foods and stuff like that. And we had our team build it out in high level, and it works, but not the best, I think, experience for doing that. And was just trying to do it inside of the high level system rather than using something like Equid or building a WordPress site or something like that to embed.
Yeah.
So we
Have you
might have to
seen
switch, but
have you seen like I've never looked at e-commerce ever, but things like Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, they're making it where you can buy directly from their platform. So if you make like a
yeah,
video about a product, you can like buy it.
yeah. I think Equid integrates directly with Facebook, so you can do that too. So what our client doing is she has like homemade like lasagnas and Sunday suppers kind of thing all ready to go, and then you can pre-order them. And then her, because she's just doing local, she's asking, okay, well, do you want to pick it up or do you want me to deliver it? So then we got to navigate those kind of things. And then do you want to pay cash on delivery or um do you want to pay credit card right now? And high level just can't handle it. Well, it's kind of working using funnels and all the products, but when I look in the back end, I'm like, oh man, that's confusing. But it'll
Yeah.
work, but it's not
Yeah.
ideal for sure. So um yeah. And how are we doing down there? uh,
Good.
Yeah, right on. Okay. So I don't have a whole bunch of stuff to go over. I just thought I'd see who wants to pop in here and answer or ask any questions and stuff for this week. We did make a couple little updates to a few of the things which I might just run through quickly here. Where's this kind of page? I wonder if I should just, I was opening things in different tabs and incognito windows and jumping all over the place this morning. Go over to rewards. Yeah. So one of the things they did is I just made it so you can access the promotions manager from here. I'll do this. There's a couple little updates that I want to go over. For today, for rewards, if we're doing that kind of stuff, it made it so you can access promotions directly from the leaderboard here now. And maybe changes to like leaderboard made sense when we just had the leaderboard in here. Now I feel like I want to change the wording, but I mean, people can put whatever they want in there. So rewards manager or whatever. And then we made it so that you can access promotions from directly in here too, so that it's easier to update promotions if you're doing it. And then from that, you can turn it on or turn it off. So if you don't want to show your client to be able, if you're not using promotions or anything like that, you can turn it off too. So you can turn off that menu heading, so you're not forcing people to use it, kind of thing. So I'm going to jump back and forth. One thing we did was we upgraded a few things here in the holiday promos for high level this week. I thought that was, they had some good deals going on, so we kind of jumped on a couple of those things. Did you guys grab anything from like Black Friday stuff?
No.
No. So you can turn promotions on and off here. So if you update that, it should turn
That
this.
user based or just like sub based?
Yeah. So this is our, where did I go again? So this is the back end here. So per sub account. So if you want to turn the promotions manager on or off, that turns it off. That turns it back on.
Okay.
Here. And if we refresh this, it should show our promotions manager in there again. Just to make it more simple to access, rather than trying to embed that code. I mean, you can, if you go to the promotions manager too, I believe that we can embed that directly in. Actually, what you can do is for the sub account, I was going to change this, but I haven't done it yet. And I was going to put copy the leaderboard link, and I'll put that in there. But it's essentially this same link as manage promotions here. Just paste that into custom menu links, and then it'll work. But I'll add that in there today so that it's anybody doing promotions. So in order to use promotions with the reward system, you just need to make sure you add the location to promotions and to rewards, and then it will fire. It'll make sure that they can add their promotions and do that kind of stuff in this sub account.
And that's kind of what I wanted to get into figuring out for the holidays, because like, so Black Friday, like the reason why I jumped into this rewards and loyalty thing now was in a group I'm in, they had the thing, a gift card promotion, send it to your list, $50 in cards for $10, whatever it is. And it was like kind of like a flawed system, and they were like sending it, if they had high level, they'd send it to their list, but then people were opting out of that text, which opted them out of all their reminders.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the system. So like something like this, you could build that promotion in their loyalty program, and then it could be you could send it out differently than just an SMS blast. It could be like, hey, visit your rewards dashboard for like promotions, and you could send it to the people in your program, and then they can go externally to view the new promotion. Hey, view this, and they can do it out of the blast. But yeah, people were trying to figure out how to get around that. And I think this promotions tab can be a good way to promote stuff.
That's what I think. Like that's what I like. Without sending people directly to just a landing page with an offer or whatever. You can have all your promotions in one thing, and then you can remind people of those promotions. What I've seen other people do too, and you might want to do it, is inside of your where are we at here? Inside your automations, when you're sending out a text message, say use other verbiage to stop instead of saying stop, or there's a few different words. I forget what they all are, but I know stop is one, but use cancel or something like that
Yeah.
to stop, or use a different keyword to stop them from unsubscribe if they want to unsubscribe, or stop the messaging for that particular broadcast, or whichever. Then use different verbiage. That way, then you can just have an automation that's an unsubscribe automation that will remove them from the workflows rather than putting them on the D&D list.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know, I can't remember the exact requirements, but I know like if you, I don't know if it's the first time you send to a contact ever or like an amount of time, but like it automatically adds reply stop to opt out to an SMS.
I think you can turn that on and off
Yeah.
inside of high level under it might be under like business profile or something like that.
Yeah, I remember when they first turned it on, people were like, "Oh, I don't want that," and they're like, "Well, soon enough, you're gonna have to have it." Uh,
Yeah.
and so, yeah, if you could like just for a blast, like turn it off and then say a different word.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think they have it. Is it still on by default?
it's like I don't even know if you can turn it on or off anymore.
Um I'll have to look because I haven't even thought about that for a little while. Um
The
Might be under agency. I wonder if it's under agency if I go to the business one.
I wonder too, like if it's the first time like the first time that contact ever receives something from
Yeah.
you, because if they've already gotten stuff and they've already got that option, um, then it might not send it. It might not have that opt out in there.
Yeah, I wonder. Because it makes sense if we, because I've gotten other messages from someone that definitely don't have the stop on. Um, just look, it's probably not in here. I'll look that up and see what I can find on that, anyways, and then let you know, or I'll post in the group there and
Yeah.
see what I found there. Because I think you should be able to shut that off, especially for just the first one, and then yeah, because I don't like having it there either. So if we can just turn it off and then just use our own unsubscribe stuff. I know when it first came out, it was like that, but I haven't seen that for a little while. So I'll just double check it for you and see what I find out.
Yeah,
There.
and once you have like people in these loyalty and rewards program, like throughout the year, they would hopefully be trained enough to like hop in the promotions tab of their account and
Yeah.
see what's going on. Like, oh, what's like, if you did monthly promotions, people that are into points and rewards, they're going to check monthly for like what the reward is that month or whatever the promotion is. And that's just like what you would train the culture in like your company. Like, hey, do you want to join our program? We do monthly promotions that you don't get unless you're in our system.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll sign up. And then they'll get that and you won't really have to do as much blasting, but
Yeah, I think it's still good. Like we have another program that we do, and we still blast out once a week or once every 2 weeks a message leading to the promotions
yeah,
and manager there saying, hey, but you don't even have to lead them to the promotions manager. You can go directly to your rewards login, being like, hey, here's a reminder of what points you have, kind of thing. Click here to log in, and also see our monthly promotions, because you can enable it right in sites. I think we kind of talked about it last week, but under sites, if you go to the rewards dashboard and registration funnel here, and then you go to, let's say, the home screen, and we click on edit there, you go in here. I'm gonna move Facebook questions over here if anybody asks any. So if you go in here, we have this turned on under layers. Go to page section. Maybe it's a section right here. We have this promotion section. Click on show, and now it's gonna show the code for the promotions here. So when you go to this page, or you send people to say, hey, go to the dashboard, check out how many points you have and see our latest promotions type thing, you can automatically show your promotions in here kind of
Oh,
thing right in there. So you can send them to the dashboard so they can see if they're already getting points, right? You can do that. So it's kind of a double thing. So they can they can click in here and see what they've got and or what promotions are going on already. But then um we can also what is it? I think I'll have to make sure that we pass the contact ID there too. I don't know why it's saying load fresh data. I think that's wrong, but anyways, I think if I didn't do click preview, it would work properly.
yeah. And so in theory, it's gonna pull their
Yeah, so
data.
this is going to pull well so what do you mean their data? So we tie in the contact ID in there as well so that we can see what links they clicked and anything that they did in there to kind of help out with tracking. We probably have to make it a little bit more robust as we go, but this is taking forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything your clients put in promotions here are going to show up on that page, provided they're not like expired. So these ones here are
Oh, I
all
see.
expired. Or no, they should be already always on. This one here is set, I think, as our featured, or this is our featured promotion right here, but we can change our featured promotion as well to be that one. And then when we go to I'm going to close this because I don't want that. I wanted to do the actual page.
That's good too. If you do like monthly, you set an expiry date, you don't have to go back in, change pictures, upload things. It'll just
Totally. You can
turn on
you
and off.
can that's the cool thing about the promotions manager. I'm just going to open it up in a new tab that way I don't have to jump back and forth. But if we have our home screen here, let's open that up. This will work properly now. So it'll show our promotions in here, and then you can set them to expire too. So that's the that didn't work at all. Let's just duplicate this page. And then yeah, so you can set them to expire. You can send people directly to a specific promotion. If you want it, we also set it up. So I think we have birthday promotions in there now too. So if you had a specific birthday one, and then we create a trigger link for birthday promotions too. I don't know if I put it in the reward system. I know it's under the promotions one that we have for sure. So I'll just check and make sure that I move that over as well. But we have, so here's our promotions here. And then you can set anything. If you set it to expire, then they won't, these ones, which ones won't show up? This one here, like Saturday, June 10th, that won't show up in here because it's expired already, kind of thing. And then, but you can turn things, have them always on. So it doesn't matter when the end date is. You can just have promotions that are always displayed. And then these trigger links here, if you include them in your text message, emails, whatever, it'll go directly to this promotion when you want to send it. So that's awesome because then you can kind of like highlight specific things if you
Yeah.
want to do that. And then we also have, I don't know if I created one in here, but I just added birthday promotions in as well. So if we go to here, let's see what we have for this. Let's go to fresh leads. And then let's just grab a burrito. I don't know. We'll just grab something. Here, we'll grab this thing. Happy birthday. Here's a picture of code. No, we have the unique one, and then we can say, yes, this is a birthday promotion. And this will tie in with our birthday. We're building a restaurant snapshot for the loyalty and rewards too, specifically. and then we'll branch off from there and customize it for different location or different niches. But in there's a birthday promotion, so we can make it a unique promotion. So let's go uh, birthday test, test. Let's have it live from today and on December 31st. And then we can create a trigger link if we want, and we can have the promotion always visible. But let's just hit save here. So then when we go in here, this will load up again, and then we'll see that new birthday promotion. The reason we made this was to make it way easier to do promotions and offers on a landing page for customers, right? So that they don't have to go into funnels and then like add a promotion or add graphics, add text, add whatever, and then have to go create the sub page for that, which has the promotion details and everything. So this one here is going to request a code, and then we should get that code as a message in here. As soon as it sends out. Oh, you know what? It might be because I didn't add I have to make it on this in the promotions, in our actual promotions one, in our restaurant one. We do have the customer ID, but I feel like it might not message me in this one. We just added it this week, so it might not actually text me because it might not be able to find me as a contact just yet. So I have to add that little piece of code into the back end there to handle that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And definitely gonna be working on it I have a few people that are looking to jump in on it.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, so I
a few
have,
people try it out.
let's just, if I go to the let me just check the restaurant restaurant loyalty marketing snapshot, or it might be the of course I have like two that I'm doing. Oh, sorry. I think it's restaurant rewards. Let's see. Oh, let's admit there. Glenn just showed up too. Okay, so I'm going to go to, this is the dashboard. Let's go to sites and birthday offer. Anyways, I won't go through right now, but that's basically the gist of it, is that we're you can do a birthday promotion with a unique code, and then we're making it with the unique code. The difference in the promotions is that they can basically self-redeem a coupon without having to really bother the staff.
Yeah.
So we didn't have the unique code in there when we first started building it, but one of the things is we had the two different ones where the staff gives you a code or you give the staff a code, and then they just kind of verify and say great. But then yeah, I was like, I don't understand why we need to have a unique code, because we're basically just um it just seemed like more work than it was necessary. But then I realized, then we kind of talked it through a few different times, and then we're like, okay, if we do a unique code, then they can self-redeem kind of thing, and they can basically just show the staff, hey, I had this thing, I just redeemed it today, give me the promotion kind of thing. So it takes some work off the staff and makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, and
But
there's a workflow, like you could probably you probably will in your snapshot, but build that promotion into a workflow based on birthday when they sign
yeah,
up.
that's where we have over here. So we have the birthday page. It's your birthday. That one there asks for a unique code, and they can put the unique code in there. We just sent you a text message kind of thing with unique code. And then we have a webhook that is here. Birthday special discount, birthday, generate unique birthday code. So this sends a request to our server to generate a unique code, and then it will send that code back to the contact, and then it'll text message that the code to the person, and then that way they can take the code, put it into this spot, and then it double checks against our server, and then it'll say yes, the code is correct. So then it's just kind of, I guess, a layer of security, so people can't just be sharing out coupon codes
Yeah.
kind of thing for different things. It depends on what it is. Like if it's a restaurant and stuff like that, where you want customers to come in and spend money and enjoy themselves and buy more things. I don't know if I care how they get the coupon code, as long as they come in and, if we're giving them that break even offer or whatever it is to get them through the door,
Yeah.
then we're making money anyways, because we're selling drinks and they're buying, more stuff or whatever. So if we give away, they buy one appetizer, get one free kind of thing, then not
Yeah,
really a big deal in my
they
mind.
would
But
come up with their regulations, I think, in the onboarding, like what they want to give, how they want to give it, and how they want to, what parameters they want.
yeah.
But at least the skeleton is there for them to easily implement a birthday promotion.
Yeah, it is. So it's there in the restaurant one. I moved it over, but I haven't moved over I think there's a couple little pieces of code that I need to move over for it to work in the rewards one specifically. So I'll go and do that today, and then that'll be updated in there too. And then just the promotion standalone snapshot too. So another thing we did this week too, we launched this, is our dynamic QR code generator, which is cool. I've had to explain to a lot of people what the difference between dynamic QR codes and static QR codes are. But so the difference is dynamic QR codes is you can generate a QR code here, use that on all your marketing, and then at any time you can go change this URL to redirect them to somewhere else. So if this one here, we have this one out on business cards or posters or whatever we want, we print out 1,000 of something, and we go to a different event, or we're doing a different promotion, or we're handing some stuff out, we can change this URL here to go to a completely different place. So it hits our server with this unique identifier, and then we redirect them to whichever URL is right here. So it just makes QR codes way more beneficial and way more useful when you're doing that. And then we just basically track how many scans they have. Somebody asked if we can do unique scans versus return scans or whatever, but we don't have that in there right now. It's just basically every time somebody scans it, we're just giving it a one kind of thing. So where you can use this is on restaurants and menus, on event flyers, promotions, anything like that, especially if you're like a coach or something and you're out there talking to people, or if you have it on your own business card and you have monthly promotions or something that you want to create and give out, anything like that. It just allows you to make QR codes more useful because you can change the destination of it at any time. And then over here, we have just regular static QR codes, which are, your typical ones. And then if you go into this QR code manager, you can create a QR code for any one of these fun little things that we have up there. Really simple anyways. So that's in, if you guys are part of Power Tools, that's in everybody's Power Tools system there now too. So you guys can start using that. I think we're going to get rid of, one request was to get rid of the branding up at the top. So might go ahead and do that so that it maybe just says QR code, generate QR codes or whatever, without the little logo-y thing there, which is fine. So that's another update of this week. And then what was one other thing that I did? Oh yeah, I want to show you guys this. So going to go over to back into here under video testimonials. If you guys are using the video testimonial system, we made it so that you can, like, so if you have however many minutes, you can subdivide those minutes up between your sub accounts and give them a limit of how many minutes they can use. So here we can set this to, if you're going to give everybody, here's a promo, here you guys get 5 minutes for your sub account. You can test this out. Everything will work for them for until they reach 5 minutes of time, and then it will give everybody a warning saying that they need to upgrade or whichever. And then at that point they can talk to the agency and get more minutes and be applied to their account. We don't have it. I don't have it auto a webhook to automatically do it just yet, but that's probably something that we'll add in there as well. I will make note of what that is, but I don't think it mattered when we updated the thing. So that's just something we just added. So check that out. But that's a cool thing. It makes the video testimonials manager something more valuable again, and something that you can more easily resell to your customers. And then we also created, I don't know if you guys saw this, we also added a custom menu link. So this can go directly into your customers page there. So there's all that. So how are you guys been doing? You guys, is there any other questions that I can answer for you guys today without me just running through kind of updates that we've done?
I have no specific questions,
Okay.
just here.
All right, cool. Glenn, how have you been?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been busy. It's been one of those, like, it's that time of year where it's getting darker out, and then I feel like I've been working for like 3 weeks straight because we just did the whole Black Friday Cyber Week kind of thing, and I'm like waiting for a weekend now. I'm like, can't wait for Saturday.
I know what that is. I am so behind and so overwhelmed with everything. I've got new customers in the new vertical onboarding and
Nice.
dealing with just stuff. It's just too much. It's overwhelming. So just real quick, I was watching the back end what you were doing. So is the video testimonials and this other thing you were just showing? I kind of came in the tail end. Is
Yep.
that all part of in the new loyalty rewards system
No.
now?
So
Oh,
no, it's the QR code generator is part of Power Tools.
okay.
Or you can get that on its own. So dynamic QR code generator works like most of our other stuff. You can add it into a sub account if you want to subscribe or grab that, or it's part of our, if you're part of Power Tools, then it's in there already. And then video testimonials, that is, we have the infrastructure built for it. And anyone can kind of get into it, but what you need to do is just grab video minutes from us for the video processing. So we built all the API connections and everything like that, and then basically we have video minutes that you can use, and it does all the video processing and everything like that. So captures the video through your customer's browser, and then you can manage them through here. So
Is it a standalone app or is it
yeah, so let
again?
me show you.
Yeah. Is it part? Is it going to be part of loyalty rewards or not?
It's not. It's again. Um, it's part of the whole system. You can give rewards for collecting video testimonials, but we have a subscription for video processing minutes, kind of thing. So again, it can be integrated into any of our systems, but you still need to grab minutes to process those videos, no matter what you do.
Okay, that's fine. And last time I talked to you,
Where is this?
you had
Yeah.
I had asked you about setting up some kind of questionnaire or something regarding like if I'm going to onboard someone on loyalty,
Yeah.
like questions like, how many points do you want to give? How many do you want to have to redeem for things?
Right.
Like, have you made any progress there at all?
I haven't made any progress.
I haven't either.
It's been a crazy week here. So we do have a team working on some more marketing material to help you guys out too, so that we can build out so when you're going to sell loyalty and rewards, you'll have like a website and funnel pages and stuff like that where you can send people to get an overview of the whole system. I'm doing a white label video of how to, I did a quick one the other day. It's turned out okay. It worked. The guy I gave it to, he showed it to his client and made the sale. So that was good, but I need to update it so that it makes more sense. And it's just kind of it was one of those things where I was recording stuff and then I don't know, I ended up jumping over and whatever. I pieced things together for him and it worked good.
No, everybody's multitasking. It's
Yeah.
so, yeah. I mean, what really would help me, I think, is
The onboarding thing.
Yeah, the white label stuff would be great to have, but that isn't so much of an issue for me because I'm selling more one-on-one with my customers. And I've sold it, and now that I have to get them onboarded at some point, I'm
Okay.
dealing with lots of other issues. Two-way email sync isn't work. Just a lot of other issues. So
Okay.
it hasn't been a press. He's not pressing me about it, but the reality of it is what I really could use would be some kind of like a funnel or something that I could send a guy a link and go, look, fill this out.
Yeah.
That asks the questions. What levels of rewards do you want to go? How many points equals $1? The questions that like we need to understand to set up the whole reward system.
Yeah. It is 100% on my list of things to do here. So I actually gave myself too many minutes in there on purpose while we were testing this whole thing out. So let me just check that out and fix that for myself. Where do I even, that's the thing, going back in and seeing where I have to do these things. So we have video minutes. I did that under location details.
If you have that white label video or whatever you kind of
I'm gonna do a better one today and send it and then I'll give it out to everybody and then that'll be way easier. So and then it'll just be better anyways than what we had there. So I had 10,000 seconds in there before, so it wouldn't load. So they couldn't record more videos, but now, so if we go record here,
you're not sharing your screen. I don't know if you want to.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
I'll just show you the video testimonial thing here real quick.
Yeah, no problem. No
problem. Here, share. I was sharing my video there earlier, so the hardware was already being used. So hit record. You can send people here. You can prompt them for different questions that you want to ask them for videos too. You can edit that in our back end right here. So go question 1, question 2.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
So somebody records a video. Yeah.
So it's easier for them to answer the questions.
Right.
When we're going through, let's see if it'll just update that without it saying. Yeah, so try and answer the following questions, question 1, question 2 here. And then when we record, it's also going to prompt us here while we're doing. So here I'm recording a video. Actually, it's not showing it there, but it has the questions there. It's supposed to show it right here. So I'm gonna have to check to see what happened and why that's not showing there right now. But the prompts are supposed to show up there for us. So then you can record your video, answer the questions that you want people to answer, hit stop, click on use video. And then if we go back here, I think it was under demo account, manage videos. It's going to show the video that we just created.
So these are coming in then to the back end of a page that you have inside.
Yeah, so this is our manager here, and then we can actually embed this video manager to custom menu link right here. You can embed the video manager into the sub account as well, so they can manage their own videos when they come in.
Now, if you approve these, do they go to a specific, like, is there a widget that you embed, let's say on my own website, and then I would approve the ones I want to have show on there or something?
Yeah, exactly. So we have the video gallery here, which should pull in our video is there, and these ones are under, we're going to go back over here under approved video. We'll see the 4 videos that we have approved. And if we go to new videos, let's say, for example, we approve this one right here, it will now show up in approved videos, and it will also show up in our gallery.
And is this currently now like a standalone snapshot or funnel or something that you have? Is that,
Yeah, it's
that's how
totally
it's
totally standalone, and we have some automations in the back end that will allow it to like integrate into the reward system, so you can give points for collecting video testimonials as well. So there's that, and then we have automations and follow-ups too that will send out once their video is approved, once they're let's see here. It's probably because, let me just see where it is here. Video testimonial, thanks for the testimonial. So video is approved kind of thing. It sends out messaging about all that kind of stuff too.
Send me a link
Sure,
to this. Yeah.
Then you can test it out too.
Yeah. No,
we have a demo.
I mean,
I'll show it in chat right now. But
yeah, I'm curious. I have another thing that does similar to this, but it's another one of those things I just never set up because there's some complication setting it up.
yeah,
and if yours is simple to set up, I might just go forward that. I'm at the point where it's ease of. It's not about features anymore. It's about what's easy to set up, easy to maintain, and get deploy it as quick as possible.
Completely understand. And
it's
we made this one so you can literally set it up in like 3 minutes on a sub account. Really just import the snapshot, add the location to here, and as long as you have minutes, you're good to go.
All right. Yeah. Send me the link to this and wherever I have to buy minutes from or whatever that looks like.
Yeah, I just sent you that. I just put the link in chat there. So
let me grab it
out too. And there's a demo that you can go through as well. It'll take you through this this video demo there too. So that'll work. Yeah.
Yeah. This is great. I just got to get out from under I have like 5 open support tickets from emergency stuff that has to get done. It's like,
right.
I just never I start something and I never get back to it and get it like resolved, and it's,
well, that's and then you feel stressed out because you got those things hanging over your head. So I've been trying to make it so that we can just get some of these things done and out without having to, have a piece of this done here, a piece of this done there, a piece, all over the place kind of thing, and just kind of get things out and ready to go as much as possible.
I mean, I like the stuff you've been doing, and the loyalty thing. I need to get that deployed. But I'm sorry, am I taking time out of?
No, it's okay. I don't.
Sammy or anybody else?
I'm gonna show up here. Okay. I don't know if Sam has any questions. I'm here. I know we're working on something for Sam there too, making it so that we can do the loyalty program for like a local group of customers, so you can have a local businesses and then do a shared rewards
that's cool
program for them. So I've been working on that a little bit this week too, and Sam's probably like, where is it? I need to get it launched.
Hey, you know what, I only have one question.
Yep.
And that is, am I understanding correctly that you made a white label video of how the loyalty and rewards works?
Yes. It was garbage. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It was garbage.
Yeah, I'm going
to redo it here. I'm gonna redo it today because I have a few more people asking for it, and I've been telling them like the original one was not good at all. Well, it was okay. It worked, but I need to just make it so we can easily cover everything. And then our goals here for December are to create more of the onboarding stuff, Glenn, like we were talking about there, so that you have an onboarding where you can just go through each thing. It probably the easiest way to go would just be to have, I could probably just whip it up and then have step 1, step 2. I wanted to go above and beyond and make it with like little videos that explained everything as well. But I mean, if you just want to, I could probably just do a version 1, take a note from high level here, do a version 1, get the fields and stuff populated and build a workflow for it so that you can use it for onboarding. And maybe it doesn't explain everything that they're doing in there, but would be easier to onboard people for. And I can probably whip that up this afternoon too and get that out, because again, it's not super complicated. Just takes a little bit of time to get it done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's as much as the sales stuff, the white label materials and stuff is really good, and we all need
Yeah.
that. The reality is, I mean, I have it sold, and now I have to deploy it, and I'm kind of like dreading having to
Did you
think.
get the SOP, like the questions you need to ask and stuff from last week there?
You sent me a Word doc.
Yeah, it was a Google Doc. Yeah. Had
Google
it.
Doc. Yeah, Google Doc. Yeah.
Basically, we'll just translate that and put that into workflows and stuff so people can answer those questions.
Yeah.
And then so as part of that, we would want them to be able to have those custom values in their sub account updated for them when they fill out that form. Right. That's probably something we'd want to do.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know exactly what you're thinking, but I could give you an example. So, like,
Yep.
I'm using Extendly's onboarding.
Yep.
Right. And what they basically did was they built a funnel that has some survey questions on the front end, that they,
Yep.
well, first it's a video, it explains what's going on. And then there's a bunch of survey detail they need to get. And then basically that brings it into high level, and then they have some automations that creates the account, does all that stuff too. But basically that's what would probably be ideal, is if I could just send a link to someone and go, look, fill this out. And this is going to ask them the questions that, like we've talked about, at what levels would you like to give rewards? What would you like the value of a point to be in relation to $1? Things like that.
Yeah.
And then basically have them fill that out, and then, have whatever it can do automated set up on its own would be ideal. And then at least I have the information from the customer at that point in a document that I can, complete the rest of the process to get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll start working on that this afternoon here. I think that and the white label video will be two really good assets to have in there. Yeah. And then our team is working on building like the marketing material and some website stuff that can be white labeled so that you have somewhere to send people and do that kind of stuff too.
Sammy, are you deploying loyalty? Is that what you're?
Yes, everything I'm doing is that's the front end of what I'm doing is loyalty. And honestly, I don't really understand how it works yet because I haven't used it all. I'm hoping that white label video can just help me visualize what I'm doing so I can sell it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll do a better one up today and send it over. So it'll show all the front end type stuff that you can show to the customers, and then I'll even get into like the back end leaderboard type thing or the management of the few different things that are in there too, so that it's when you're just showing customers or talking to customers, then you'll have a really good thing here. And then I'll try to make it a little bit of the marketing material in there as well to kind of sell them on loyalty and rewards too.
And Jason, you show the QR code generator. Now I have a third-party dynamic QR code tool. Would there be a reason that, I mean, yours I know is inside the platform, but is that needed? Like the external one I can use?
Yeah, it's ours isn't integrated into any of our systems or anything. It's just a tool that I know that we've been asked for, or like has been asked for quite a while, and we made it so that you can integrate it into your backend and then make it so that your sub accounts can have access to that. So if they need to create their dynamic QR codes for whatever projects they're working on, you can do that in there too.
Gotcha. Sounds. Sammy, what industry vertical are you targeting? You mentioned local businesses.
Yeah, just local businesses.
Yeah. I mean, I know Jason a little while, and him and I started talking about the stuff prior to me even coming on. I've been with GHL about 2.5, almost 3 years now. But even prior to that, I was selling loyalty in another system, different format. But I think loyalty, I think loyalty is really a great product to get people hooked onto using some kind of technology. Because,
Yeah, I'm not tech savvy. I was a restaurant owner for 15 years.
Oh,
I
okay.
lost them during COVID. I want to use this to help local restaurants and other local businesses. But I really am a huge believer in loyalty and rewards. And this is what I want to lead with. And I'm already, go high level kind of stupid. And then I'm trying to do this. I had a meeting with somebody yesterday and I was really excited and I'm talking about it. And all of it to me is just a no-brainer. But the more questions they asked, the more confused I got myself. There's so much to offer, and because I don't understand the logistics of it, so then I got home and then I went down my own mental rabbit hole of, my brain melted basically.
Right.
So here I am.
I should get you in touch with my wife Chandel, who does helps us with our marketing and does that. She runs Facebook ads and all that kind of stuff. And she's out there talking to local businesses right now. As well, she's got an appointment this afternoon with a hair salon. She was a stylist for 20 years, and we had a couple salons, so she understands that and customer service and loyalty and stuff. But trying to get her head wrapped around what we built here, she's just got some great ideas, and she's kind of getting more into the flow of what can we offer, what can we do, how can we implement this for more industries and help more businesses out. So I'll get her to jump in sometimes too and give more ideas about what she's thinking. While I'm great at the technical building, all that kind of stuff, she comes up with crazy ideas of, we can use it this way, we can use it that way, we can do this kind of stuff and that kind of thing. And sometimes I have to be like, whoa, we're not there yet. but she has great ideas of how to implement it. And definitely she was her and I built out, I think I showed you that OK Local site that we have, which is similar to what you want to do. We have a business directory with local businesses, and then they sign up for our VIP system. And then in addition to that, we're out there getting customers so that we can send out messages to locally so they can all see what these businesses are promoting and help it out. One of the reasons we built OK Local was right in the middle of COVID, and we loved Christmas. Always like going to Christmas markets and stuff like that, see what people are making, grab some funky stuff, whatever. But during COVID, they all shut down, right? Or it was super exclusive to be able to get into one of those things because you could only have 10 vendors in a huge gymnasium or something. And then you had to buy tickets to get in. It was weird. Anyway, so we set up OK Local as a online marketplace for local makers. And then they could sell all their stuff online, and that's kind of how we started with it. But just to help out local businesses, that's kind of been our idea with the whole OK Local stuff that we have.
Yeah. That's an interesting model in terms of the local site and doing deals or offers and things. I mean, I know a lot of people have done it and tried to do it. I didn't. I started in local, and I kind of gravitated away from local. And I had a lot of restaurants prior to COVID also as customers, and like you described, I mean, I lost a lot of customers, and I made the decision to move it back into a commercial vertical that I used to. I sold software for 30 years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think there's a lot of value. I think there's a lot of value. I think there's a lot of value in local. I mean, in loyalty in general. For folks, and to your point, Sammy, high level is so big, and there's so much stuff in there that it's so easy to be just completely unfocused and just trying to sell everybody, fix everybody's problem. And you can't do that. You really need to either upfront qualify them, have a process somehow to know exactly where their pain is and what the problem is, or you just need to lead with some kind of easily deployable, foot in the door product or something to get somebody in with. That's especially in the local market, because you're dealing with, restaurant margins are not real big like software companies or something like that, right? So it's a challenge to have to show value to those guys.
Yeah.
So
it's a
but,
huge challenge, especially if you don't know what you're talking about.
yes. And I'm struggling with the tech. I mean, I've been selling software for over 30 years, but I'm a salesperson, and now the fact that I have to get my hands in the back of high level is just my downfall, because
Yeah.
the two problems I have is I'm not focused on the sales process. I'm focused on, can I deploy this? And then the problem is I'm spending all my time trying to figure out, okay, well, how do I really deploy this? And then when you deploy it, and then a scenario comes up that you didn't figure on initially, you go like, oh damn, like now I got to figure out how to make that work, right?
Yeah.
And then you just get into this endless, like, I had a math professor who used to say you're killing a fly with an A bomb, and that's exactly how I feel high level is. It's like I just need to deploy something that works and can get out there. I don't want to have to build workflows from scratch. I don't want to have to reinvent the wheel each time, and
Yeah.
that's the challenge I'm facing in my industries. But
well, I think Sam has a good idea what she wants to do there.
Yeah.
I think having the local market and being able to sell, like, again, if you're just selling loyalty, it's not that
Right.
that confusing of as trying to sell high level and trying to build automations and all different kinds of stuff for different industries.
Right.
With restaurants specifically, we're taking the loyalty system, we're building that into a restaurant specific snapshot too. So if you want to sell individual loyalty programs to like restaurants and pubs and breweries and stuff like that, which I know works really well, especially if you combine that with the promotions manager too, and then say, hey, you can do monthly promos, or you can send out weekly promotions with this, have coupon codes and events, and stay in front of all your customers. And then at the same time, we're going to give them, reward points every time that they take an action or redeem a coupon or come in or check in, kind of thing. You're just building a system to keep customers coming back. And then it's not that much different. Like we've been discussing it here more and more, and it's not that much different between restaurants, hair salons, barbers, all that kind of thing, because they have those customers who keep coming back. They're looking for referrals. They're looking for, they all sell retail. They all do that. And then you can do that where you're giving more points. Hair salons and barbers and all that kind of stuff, they can have a monthly promo that they send out that says, hey, here's the retail we have on sale this month, right? Restaurants can do events. They can display their events in there. They can display their promotions in there, events, coupons, whatever they want to get more people in. They all want to do birthday stuff, so we can have that kind of thing in there, and just combining that into one package. And I think we've all seen that when you can kind of simplify what you're doing and offer one tool to the world, you can scale faster and make more money with it, right? Versus trying to do everything, which I think just slows us up so much. Out trying to do custom builds for everyone, unless that's your niche.
Right.
Where, hey, I'm going to work with these guys and I'm just going to do custom builds for things, but that.
But you have to charge.
You have to charge lots.
Nobody charges enough. When
No.
you do custom builds, nobody charges it. You don't charge enough. You have to charge enough to maintain it, and not just build it, but to maintain it, teach them how to use it, explain, and then update it when something, gets an API gets updated. You have to update the system. It's like,
yeah.
It's a different sale. It's a different sale than a prepackaged little module that you sell.
So, my advice for high level to get started anyways is just to try and keep things as simple as possible when you're doing it, so that you're not completely overwhelmed. Because if you're trying to sell high level as a software, even your clients aren't even going to be able to go in and be like, okay, what do I do? Unless they're techie, unless they're technical and can go in and be like, okay, I understand. I've had clients where they understand funnels, they understand all the follow-up, and we're just moving them into this system where they're like, cool, I get it. This is like a playground and I love it. But then we have other ones where like, I don't want to touch anything. So then we offer it more as a service and we kind of handle things for them. But trying to keep them out of high level is kind of a little bit easier too. So we've had a ton of agencies we work with who just offer one simple service like our reward system or our review system or our the review management side of things, so that it's just literally one system and they can send them a couple links and they don't have to do anything else in there. And then they shut all of high level off too through the permissions. When you create users, so here's a little thing. I'll just share my screen here if we don't know, but when you create a system and you can have your system optimized, you can go into, let's say, agency view here. When we're creating users that go into, let's just go to settings. Let's go team. When you're creating those new users and giving them access to their sub account, you can turn off a bunch of stuff for them. So let's just go to this one right here, kind of thing. And if we go to user permissions down here, you can shut off all this stuff so that they don't have, like, if you want to leave contacts, but online listing communities they don't need, lead value, if you don't want them building websites, like, you can turn all these things off so they literally just have, conversations and contacts in there, and then they don't see all the other stuff, so they don't get, oh, what am I even looking at? And now when this person logs in, they're only going to see a few things on their sidebar and any custom menu links that you add in. So it's a great way to optimize the back end if you're letting your customers in there without them being like completely overwhelmed by it as well.
You mentioned birthday a minute ago.
Yeah.
Did you build birthday into the loyalty now, or no?
Yeah, I'm putting it into the we're trying to build more niche snapshots. So it's in the restaurant rewards snapshot right now. That's where I first built it. So it's a follow-up with a birthday coupon that you can send out. It links up with the promotions manager, and then it will generate a unique coupon code for them that they can put into the promotions to claim that birthday reward.
Interesting. Yeah, I got to get him deployed. I got to get this guy deployed and then figure out how to go from there. But
all right, well, I will do that. I will get together. I will get that. I'll do an onboarding thing today with the forms and stuff, get that rolling, and then we'll do that white label video for you guys. And we'll just
great. That'll be helpful.
Forward.
That'll be helpful. Sammy will be happy.
I'm so happy. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your day.
Thanks. Have a good day.
See ya today. And all right, talk to you guys soon.